Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video doing an unboxing, review, and first time try on of the Nortiv Minimalist Water Shoes, which are these shoes right here. This is a pair of shoes that you can currently get on Amazon for about $23 that are really tailored for water purposes or outdoor activities. They're going to be a more minimalist design that conforms to your feet more easily, and they're going to be quick drying, so if you get them wet, they'll dry very easily. So what we'll do in this video is we'll take them out of the packaging, show you what they look like. I'll throw them on my feet. As always, if you're interested in potentially purchasing these, I'll leave links in the description below. Okay, so these are the Nortiv men's water shoes or minimalist shoes or barefoot shoes. These are going to be a good all-around shoe that you can use for either water purposes or water activities to have a quick drying shoe, or for more of a minimalist design if you want to use these for barefoot running or working in the gym. I've used similar shoes like this, like the Wooden Cross Trainer or the Or Engineer minimalist shoes for probably about 3-4 years now, and really have enjoyed them. So when I saw this shoe, I actually reached out to the company to review it. And so these currently you can get on Amazon for about $23. They have two separate models. I'll show you this model, which they gave me, which is more similar to the Wooden Cross Trainer, where it's going to have like a clasp mechanism on the top. They also have one that straps over the top of the shoe with more of a rubber design. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's just a Ziploc kind of bag that you could always reuse in some capacity if you want. This model is going to be the Trekman model in the orange and black color. And I currently wear a 10.5 size, which is the usual size that I wear. As far as the shoes, this is what they look like out of the packaging. So this is kind of what they look like. So generally, as far as design features, it's a kind of like a neoprene top across the entirety of the shoe. It's one kind of size. There's a little bit of a rubber design here that is a little bit thicker rubber across here that stretches, which probably provides a little bit more traction against your foot to conform to your foot a little bit better. And then that's really it as far as it. So it's like a neoprene water shoe like material, pretty nice and elegant. There's some ribs across the side as far as styling, but that's what it looks like generally. As far as the lace mechanism, what it encompasses is the actual shoe has a built-in elastic mechanism that allows you to tighten up the shoe. So you can just slide your foot directly in here and then tighten it up and tighten it up with this clasp mechanism. And the nice part about this is there is a Velcro attachment that allows you to stick this straight onto the tongue of the shoe so that this isn't flopping around. This is virtually identical to the Wooden Cross Trainer. As far as feedback from past experience using like this elastic design, I find that when I use something like this, it does get a little bit too tight around my foot. So in the past, what I've typically done is I've actually cut these and switched it out to traditional laces. So we'll have to see how this fits, but that's always an option with these types of shoes if you find that using the elastic mechanism makes it too tight. But the nice part is once you get it elastic, it will conform to your foot. So if you're using this as a traditional water shoe and you get water on the shoe and stuff like that, you won't really have to worry about it falling off, because traditional laces, usually it slips a little bit more when you have laces on. On the back of the shoe, there's a tongue or a heel part that you can hold to get your foot into the shoe. And then on the bottom is a very similar design to the other minimalist shoes that you have. Across the toes, there's actually a protective rubber here, very similar to like the Vibram Five Fingers without the toes being separate, but along the front, it protects your toes from getting hit. So if you're using this as a running shoe or barefoot shoe, it protects your toenails from getting hit if you bang into rocks, logs, whatever you want when you're walking or running out in like a more trail environment. And then this is the sole of the shoe. So this is a little bit different where it's more of a flatter surface. There is a little bit difference in the arch, but more of it's like a kind of similar zero drop surface. The rubber's pretty thick, so it does provide protection. It's not as thin as other shoes as far as like being barefoot, but really it's going to provide all around protection to your foot. And additionally, it has this groove pattern across it as far as traction, so that if these are wet, you'll have traction grip on different surfaces. Additionally, here there's actually holes directly into the bottom of the shoe. So this is really why it's designed for a water shoe purpose, where there's separate holes here so that it drains directly out of there. So it helps speed along drying and making sure that water doesn't stay in your shoe. So that's, and then we'll just look at the insert. So the insert here is like a traditional, actually it's a little bit different. So there's an insert here for the actual sole of the shoe. Has kind of holes throughout, so it actually allows it to quick dry a little bit quicker there. I'll say that this is just kind of like a foam. It's very light, not too much support, but that's it as far as conforming to your foot. And this is what the bottom looks like. It's basically stitched in throughout, and you actually can see the holes, or the light through the holes on the bottom a little bit there. So that's it for the actual shoe. We'll just show you the other one side by side. So this is what this one looks like. All right. And then what I'll do is I'll just throw these on my feet and give you a sense of what they both look like, as well as feel and fit. Okay, so we'll throw these on to get a general sense of how they fit and the overall feel and style of the actual shoe. And so let me just slide on the other shoe. First impressions, I'll say that it's easy to slide your feet into these shoes. Once you open the elastic like lace mechanism, I had no issues there, which is nice. As far as the closure design, it's got these elastic laces with this clasp mechanism. So what you want to do is just find a nice balance where it's not too tight, not too loose, and then slide this clasp down, okay? And then slide the Velcro on, which actually allows the Velcro to sit directly here rather than having the laces fly around and stuff like that. But it's a nice built-in design. This is very similar to the Witten Cross Trainer and the Or Engineer shoes, but I'll say that first impressions, I like the elastic closure a little bit more because it seems a little bit looser where it's not too tight across your feet. As far as other impressions with the shoes, overall the size is really nice. I wear a 10.5. My toe is right directly at the tip of the shoe. It's actually virtually a perfect fit. The heel wraps around very well to the back of the heel. Make sure that it's not too loose. There's plenty of arch support here where it conforms to the bottom of my shoe or foot. And then it does wrap around my toes very easily. So if you're gonna purchase this, I would just say go true to size. Really nice from that standpoint. The other impressions, first off, is that this neoprene material is really nice because it's actually like very similar to being broken in. I'll say as compared to the Witten Cross Trainer and the Or Engineers, this seems much more comfortable and conforming to my feet straight out of the packaging, which is nice. So overall, I'm very impressed with this. The overall quality and build for $23 is really, really nice. I'd probably say it's a step up from the Or Engineers for sure. And then the Wittens, I'd have to see how they feel over time. The Witten Cross Trainer has a thicker sole than this. So for those of you that are more minimalist or barefoot, you'll probably like this more compared to that. But that's a general sense of the overall shoe, just putting it on. So now what we'll do is we'll just take a look at what it looks like kind of from all angles. So this is like the front and the top. This is the side, okay? This is the back. This is the bottom, if you can see it, okay? And then this is the other side. But overall, like very, very good fit. They conform to my feet. It's almost like a barefoot experience, minimalist experience, really nice. These are gonna be a great all-around shoe for running, working out, using in the gym. I'm gonna probably transition to using these for running as well as going to the gym with it. So what I'll do is I'll wear these over time and I'll circle back with use as I transition these and see if I run into any issues. Usually the biggest problems you might run into this is if the sole starts loosening up over time and falling off the shoe with wear. But the nice thing about this is that it's one solid piece, so nothing will break off. And overall, the quality of the build is nice. So that's really all I have for this video. Definitely check out online on Amazon. These are only $23, so you could always try these out, see if you like them, and kind of you're not out too much money. They've got a wide variety of color options, so really just check them out. But these are the Nortiv 8 water shoes, minimalist shoes, barefoot shoes. A really, really nice shoe for the price, and I'm really excited to try these in the gym and running and all those sorts of things. So thanks for watching and have a great day.